Welcome back, my Wonder Pups, to Marvel Ultimate Alliance comic missions, and today we are covering the supervillains of the DLC because earlier I revealed that the DLC had come back or returned or showed up or whatever you want to call it, and I kind of only played the hero side, Hulk, Hawkeye, Cyclops, and Nightcrawler. So today I'll be playing as Dr. Doom, Sabretooth, Magneto, and Venom, and I'm really excited that you guys have enjoyed the series. It's becoming one of my most popular series, so thank you very much for all the support. And a lot of people have asked for specific characters. I don't really want to go out of order too much. But I will play as Spider-Man. Don't worry. I know somebody asked for Spider-Man, and they keep asking for Spider-Man. Don't worry, Spider-Man's coming. He's not that great though, in my opinion. In the game, I like him as a hero. He's not my favorite. Although, let's talk about Spider-Man villains for a second because Venom is the shit, and he's got a few. Oops, I'm selecting the wrong button. He's got a few cool costumes, but they're all pretty similar. Similar. Uh, Marvel Knights, he's got the Thunderbolts one, and then he's got the Ultimate one where it's kind of purple. They all look pretty much the same, and it doesn't matter which one's which. I'm gonna stick with the classic, and then what the fuck? And then Magneto's got the classic. He's got the 80s. I don't really like this one, to be honest with you. Then this one, a lot of people don't know who Zorn actually is. He's another character in the X-Men universe who is then revealed to be Magneto the whole time. It's kind of like, it was me, Austin, all along, kind of like that. It's cool that it's there, but I would have preferred a different skin for Magneto himself. But that's just me. We're going to stick with the Ultimates, though. And then we got Sabretooth. I keep pressing triangle. I don't know why. Age of Apocalypse skin is my favorite. This is the ultimate one, modern one. This one's pretty good. This one's like straight out of the comics. I'm not a big fan of Sabretooth, but I like the modern skin. But I think we're gonna go with this just so I can get that XP bonus. I did it again. I keep pressing the wrong button. And then we got Dr. Doom. I'm going to talk about the one of the skins for a little bit here. Let's look at the Secret Wars skin and the Kristoff skin. Okay, so this Ultimate skin, I want you guys to watch his waist because look, it like glitches out and it's going to stretch. Isn't that weird? It like stretches out. Watch. You can see it's just standing here, and then you press this one, and then his dick like gets longer. It's really weird. I'm not gonna select that one just because of that. All right. So I think we're going up against Scorpion, who is a Spider-Man villain. For those of you that may not know, and
was hired by J. Jonah Jameson to embarrass Spider-Man by defeating him in combat.
we should probably listen to this. All right, wait.
To match Spider-Man's superhuman abilities, Gargan became the subject of an untested medical procedure.
All right, we're getting the background of Scorpion.
Gargan incredible strength and speed, but it also drove him criminally insane.
Alright, defeat Scorpion complete within 20. Alright, let's cover Dr. Doom first. He can fly. Of course, he's got the little green glowing hands. I'm pretty sure that he can control static electricity. Like, that's kind of one of his powers. He can also shoot these, like, green things. I don't know if they're lasers or magic or what the fuck is going on. He's kind of confusing. I never really understood exactly all of his powers. But a lot of people like him just because he's super OP in the Marvel vs. Capcom fighting games. And he's kind of overpowered in this game as well. Just because of these powers. I don't know what this power actually is doing. It's a buff, I think. I don't like it. Can we switch it? Aura of Doom. Increases critical strike percentage. Is there a way to switch that? Let's do this one. Oh, I don't have the money to do it. I want the explosion. I want the explosion. I don't have all the money or XP with these characters because, once again, they are new and I haven't really played with them. So yeah, he shoots like beams from his eyes and his hands, and I don't know. I'm just not feeling like Dr.doom's my favorite or anything special. A lot of people said that he becomes powerful over time. I guess anyone that flies is usually OP in this game. That's kind of how it is. Let's just skip him and go back to Magneto. Okay, so Magneto is my favorite supervillain. He can control magnets and metal, basically. Anything made out of metal, so I don't know why he has to grab those shields instead of just moving them, but I guess that's a gameplay issue. So he's got like this AoE bubble thing, kind of like Invisible Woman. He's got, you know, some smashing powers, some blasting powers. He's the superhero, or not superhero, super villain with the best backstory, in my opinion, because of he was in the Holocaust and he's a Jew. I like that. I like that he had to survive that tragedy and had to fight his way against the Nazis, and I'm really glad they showed that in one of the, I believe it was the first X-Men movie, I might be wrong, but it's pretty cool how he can like fly around in the bubble, and it stays up for a really long time. It's a really good ability. I've always felt like Magneto's been one of the most powerful characters, not just in the X-Men universe, but the Marvel universe. I think he literally is one of the most powerful mutants. He's like a class 5 or however they say it, just like him and Jean Grey when she becomes Dark Phoenix are like super powerful. Because if you think about it, so many things are made out of metal, and in these games he's usually super helpful just because of the fact that he can fly. Again, with the flying, it really is super useful in this first game. In the second game, he's really powerful as well because he has a power that like grabs people from the ground, like it comes up underneath them, grabs them and stuff, so that's a thing. And then let's go to Mr. Wolverine's brother here, Sabretooth, who plays exactly like Wolverine and is basically like Wolverine, but instead of the adamantium, he gets super strength, basically. And not a lot of people know that he is super strong, but he's like supposed to be super strong. I don't know if they've ever talked about how strong he really is, but that should be the thing that they focus on with him. Should be his like melee attack, and he kind of plays exactly like Wolverine or Black Panther with the claws. You know, this slashing animation's really cool though. I like the yellow highlights. I'm not a big fan of Sabretooth. I think I said that before. Just because he's basically just another Wolverine. And that's it. Like, I get that Wolverine has a brother, but, you know, it's like, why has he gotta be the same shit? But maybe it makes sense, and I'm just reading more into it. And then, of course, we got my boy! I love Venom, I really do. I might switch my favorite, like, supervillain to Venom, just because I've always loved this symbiote arc in Spider-Man, and, I think it's really cool that he's like an alien, basically. Alright, let's do this boss fight, shall we? I got a tail too, sort of.
To wonder if you were ever gonna... No, you're the one who...
You want a big mistake? Alright, so he's got like these tendrils. He does the web sling, kind of, but I think it's with his tendrils again. And then he's got like this move, and he's got this move, which is like the grossest shit, and I'm just like sucking them with the black fucking goo, dude. The black goo. It works better in like an AoE situation or when he's covered in like bad guys, pretty much. That's what Venom is good for. He's really good in this game because he's basically got the Spider-Man swing, right? So he's got the mobility of Spider-Man, and he's got the strength of like the Hulk, pretty much. He's not as powerful or as strong as the Hulk, but he does have super strength. Like he's beefy, dude. And the tendrils, I think, can do a lot of damage if you get up there. I want to get my super up. I want to see his super, but I don't want Scorpion to die. I think Scorpion's about to die, and I really don't want him to die. Please don't die yet. Please, you can do the blast all you want. I gotta do basics. I gotta do basics. I'm almost there. I think he's gonna die first, though. Yeah, he's gonna die before I get the super. I guess we'll see the supers when I do the actual playthrough of the game, which is fine. I guess we can wait for things. Let's just suck his life out. I don't know if that's actually working against a boss character. Really no way to know. Okay, it's over. Well, thanks for watching
That was
this
an impressive battle, team.
video.
It had been predicted that.
Hope you all enjoyed it, and I'm gonna actually do Spider-Man next. I wasn't gonna do it, but people keep asking for Spider-Man. I get there's a lot of Spider-Man fans out there, so I guess we're doing Spider-Man next. And I'll probably do the classic costume for him because I do love the symbiote, but I think everybody wants to see the classic Spider-Man, so I'll do that skin. And I'm not a fan of Scarlet Spider, but I'll talk more about that in the next episode.